would like to go one step further, and that is sponsorship,
Yeah.
which is different. A mentor tells you what he knows or what she knows and gives advice. A sponsor is opening doors for you. It's really actively connecting you with people that might help you and that might be putting you on a different path or on helping you with your next step. Sponsorship is very important, and that is something that is absolutely I would say, underappreciated or even maybe not known with a lot of women. I'm also setting up in October. I'm setting up a mastermind for for female corporate executives.
Good.
And there again, it is about supporting and sponsoring each other and activating the collective intelligence and the collective wisdom, and really be there, show up not only for yourself but for each other. And I think that we have that in us as caring beings. And yet, if we are looking how to activate that in a professional context, it's, I don't know. And it's like you say, men do that in a different way, but they do that. They are opening doors in I mean, from the golf court or from the padel or from
Hmm.
whatever activity that they regularly have. That is, and although as women we have historically been used to sit together and to work together, but it's like in our DNA, it never entered the activation process. So I hope with this we have put a little bit of that energy into the universe.
We can
Yeah.
start to encourage women to really sponsor other women. And
Yes.
it's funny because just last week, so I'm on a board of an organization because I work in healthcare called the Women's Health Leadership Trust. And it really is a women in healthcare networking organization. And we had an event, and one of the women walked up to me and she said, I hear you've been dropping my name in rooms I'm not in. And what she meant was I had suggested her for some different opportunities. And I feel like that's my job. That's part of it.
Mm.
She's a woman in my network. She's very talented. Some people wouldn't know about her if I didn't suggest her. And I've done this a number of times, and other people have done this for me as well. And
Mm.
we forget about that there's such value in making introductions, on supporting others. And the fact that I feel like it's the pay it forward. When I do it for
Mm.
others, it always comes back to me tenfold. And I just appreciate that you also made the distinction between mentorship and sponsorship, because I think the research shows that women are over mentored and not sponsored enough, particularly in
Exactly.
the corporate environment. And that's really, it's unfortunate, but I feel, and I don't know your experience or the women you work with, their experience, I feel like the tide is starting to change, because I feel like I'm having these conversations with women more and more, that
Yeah.
they're name dropping key people, and that
Mm.
they're becoming supporters, whether it's in the corporate environment or externally. So is that this what you're starting to see, that it's starting to change?
Yes, absolutely. And it's also because it's a topic. I'm preparing an article about that, about sponsorship. I see a lot of people talking about that, writing about it. So it's becoming more a common knowledge and a common practice. And it's becoming also more accepted that we can do that, that we are like not overplaying our hands by doing that, or even by asking somebody to do that, because that's even different. Yeah, I would say more difficult. It isn't, but it's how we perceive it. A lot of those
Yeah.
things are perception.